Hello everyone, today I'll be talking about landforms. If you've ever traveled anywhere, you've probably seen many different landforms in lots of different sizes and shapes. But have you ever wondered how these landforms actually came to be? Well, all landforms have different ways on actually how they were created, but in almost all of them, it takes a lot of time for them to actually form completely. Today, we'll be talking about a few of these landforms, including mountains, rivers, valleys, deltas, and plains. The first landform we'll be talking about are valleys. But first, before we talk about how valleys are made, we must first learn about erosion, as erosion is a crucial part in making valleys. Erosion is when wind or water actually wears down rocks very slowly due to the strength of flowing water, picking up particles of the rocks as it flows. This can actually wear down a rock so much that it can break or crumble. You can even make a significant portion of the rock just disappear into tiny little pieces. Valleys are gigantic V or U-shaped depressed areas of land and are made because of erosion. Because when glaciers of flowing water erode the rock underneath for millions of years, the walls surrounding the river or creek get steeper and steeper until finally it's a valley. The next landform you'll be talking about are the mountain ranges. But before we learn about how mountain ranges are formed, remember that the Earth's crust is actually made up of gigantic tectonic plates. If you don't know what tectonic plates are, I'll put a video in the top left corner of the screen for you guys to watch it in a few days. Mountain ranges are a collection of big mountains in a small area. Mountains are big landmasses which are usually in a big triangle shape, pointing up into the sky. These mountain ranges form when Earth's tectonic plates actually crash into each other and push the tectonic plates up into the sky. This phenomena usually takes multiple millions of years just for a single mountain, as tectonic plates usually move very slowly. Some very good examples of mountain ranges in real life are the Appalachian Mountains, which are located in North America, and the Himalayas, which border India, and the Alps, which are in Europe. The next landform you'll be talking about are going to be rivers. Rivers are formed when water flows from a higher elevation to a lower elevation. Then, lots of water go in the same direction, and with lots of erosion, a river is made. Now, when rivers empty out into an ocean or the sea, the flow of the rivers slows down, and all the tiny pieces of dirt and rock start settling down at the bottom as sediment. Eventually, the sediment builds up, and deltas begin to pop out of the river. Deltas are triangle-shaped islands, and they're smaller than the river's mouth, as the river still needs to flow between the deltas. The third landform we'll be talking about is going to be plateaus. Plateaus are a very simple landform, which is just a big, flat highland with a steep side. They are made when magma underneath its crust is pushing up against the crust, which then pushes a piece of land above the earth. The last landform we'll be talking about are going to be plains. Plains are big, flat, grassy terrain. They can be made by water and ice leaving particles of dirt and rock called sediment and deposit that sediment somewhere else, making the plains in where the sediment was deposited. And the plains have really rich soil because of all the sediment getting deposited there. I hope you liked my video, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!